Iraqi resistance forces voice readiness for direct war against Israel. Spokesman of Iraq's al-Nujaba resistance movement Nasser al-Shamari declared the group's readiness to enter direct war against Israel upon a demand by the Palestinians. "We are ready to enter a direct conflict with the Zionist regime in support of Palestine," al-Shamari said, adding that participation in any war against Israel depends on the will and demand of the Palestinian resistance groups. He also congratulated the Palestinian resistance groups for their missiles power, whose range has come to cover all occupied territories, and expressed the hope that this battle would be a strategic battle incomparable to the previous wars, and would be a prelude to the decline of the Zionist regime. Meantime, al-Shamari lauded Iran, especially former commander of the IRGC Quds Force Lieutenant General Qasem Soleimani, for transferring experiences to the resistance forces, saying that a clear instance of his success is the power balance he created between the Palestinian resistance and Israel by the powerful missiles developed by the Palestinians. Iranian Defense Minister Brigadier General Amir Hatami said on Wednesday that the Palestinians' military progress and missile development has turned the Zionist regime's dreams into nightmares. With the turn of the stone intifada to the missile intifada, the hero Palestinian nation has replaced Israel's Nile to Euphrates dream to a nightmare about protecting the Zionist regime's terrorist base, General Hatami said in a meeting with the Syrian Industry and Trade Ministers' deputies in Tehran. Israel and Palestinian groups in the Gaza Strip have been exchanging missile strikes since May 10, following an outburst of unrest near the Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem's Old City in early May. Clashes between Palestinians and the Israeli police were triggered by an Israeli court ruling to seize dwelling houses in the Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood from Arab families who have been living there for more than 50 years in favor of Jewish settlers. According to the latest reports, at least 12 Israelis have been dead and hundreds have been injured. The Palestinian side reported 237 deaths, including 217 in the Gaza Strip, and more than 6,000 wounded in the Gaza Strip and West Bank. The Hamas movement denies reports about its presumed readiness for ceasefire with Israel, the Dunya al-Watan news portal reported, citing Izzat al-Rishq, a Hamas political bureau member. No agreement has been reached. There have been no exact timeframe for the ceasefire as well, he said, adding, mediator efforts and contacts continue without cease.